Boom. Test, test, test. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yeah, we gotta talk about what is next, man. What is next? Alright. These stats were from that video. Maybe I'll use the other one for sure. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Misty? Need to check some stuff. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Tempo. Tempo indeed. West Lane pasture and reps. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not rebirth. Like, seriously rebirth grinding. And there's a good reason for that. Which we will go over today. For good reason. Everything's been, the balance of DBU is tipped. Not only by the system that was updated a while ago, but what was it? Oh, in addition, that I didn't even notice that was in the shop at the time. In addition, that I noticed that when I looked at it, I was like, oh, y'all added this? So now that changes everything. What's up, Tempo? What up, what up, what up? I want to see if I can get to that. Hold on, let me open this up because I need to be able to see. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool, cool, cool. A new rise is coming. Yeah, I've been looking for a new rise. Something. I mean, we went our way to look through like some games here and there, but I haven't found one yet. And that's why when I was what was the recent thing that I said? On one of my posts after we hit like what 6K, I said, alright, we need to find something to stream on, which would be Twitch. But the problem is finding the type of content to actually do something. Oh yeah, but I do need to tell y'all the reason why we're no longer gonna be. Oh, that's right. The only reason Blue Evolution don't worry is because I'm on either side. Look, you want to switch. No way. A new rise is coming. I remember when Tempo and Atlas would make videos together. Papa Bingo may be cooking something completely new. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now that's something. Now that right there, that's something I'm looking forward. That's something I'm looking forward to. Alright. But the first thing I am going to point out, that's something I'm looking forward to. But the first thing I'm going to point out, is the things that made me like, okay, that made me be like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be rebirthing as seriously, or even come back to rebirthing, because our rebirths are still the same, 31,040, and I don't think it's just, everything is a little bit off balance now. And I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I mean here just in a second. If I can remember those. Nope. God bless. I'll take that. Barely see anything. Put the aura off real quick. Papa Pingo. Picking something. Interesting indeed. Alright. So, I'm gonna start out with the first one here. That first one is obviously, okay, about to head over to Bills. So our character automatically just resets. And then we like, oh, okay, because we had this complaint a while ago about our character not being able to transport to Bill's planet. We always have to reset every time. So to fix that, all of a sudden that's added into it instead of it being a complete fix. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I have no idea about that one. Let's go Divine Smite. CMD, newbie player, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it is almost like the hardest difficulty to actually do some like competitive competing against other people in this game now. At least right now, at this moment right now, trying to compete somebody on the like just regularly competing somebody. No. No. Oh man, I guess trying to keep it consistent. Well, yeah, it's at 40, so I need to see. See, I've seen that DBU gotten better with the new forms. I see. Yes, but however, there is something different. There is something different. Hold on. Need to be able to hit the certain amount that I'm trying to go for. Which I wanted it to be like, what's different? Well, this, besides the many bugs that are, that are still present in public servers and stuff like that, of course we have the forms. Now, of course, the forms, as we've seen before, has like a big gap. So we have this 1 billion here, and then we got up to 600 billion. But maybe that's not much of an issue because the scaling of everything has increased so much to the point maybe the gains of what you get from these bosses are something that's going to accommodate for this big of a gap form requirement. As well as this being 800 billion, this being 2.5 trillion, and this being 10 trillion. Not to mention that the last boss underneath the map, as we did the video, is a requirement of 464 trillion. Now, most people would be like, oh, that would take a long time if we're talking about 2024, but not too while ago, as you saw in the beginning of the stream, we pretty much was able to get 464 trillion in like and not of course streaming, but while I was off streaming, only a couple hours, like 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours to get that required because everything has changed so much. Yeah, so the scaling has changed a lot, and when I was looking into the DBU official server, I was trying to figure out what's the average amount of rebirths that people are hitting now. No, not 164. Here, let me give you a first look at it. This right here is the strongest boss. Underneath here is Jiren. Here's his requirement. You need at least 464 trillion in all stats to do this quest. Yeah. So the scaling is a little bit different, I would say, very different, and it's definitely different. But where's that red marker? Okay, there's the other red marker. That was before. Oh wait, yeah, I wanted to wait for a little bit. But yeah, everything has changed. The scaling of a lot of stuff has changed. Now, here's the real part that I didn't notice. Here's the part that I didn't notice until recently. And then that's when I realized, oh, of course you can rebirth. Yeah, you can rebirth. But if you're trying to compete for that #1 spot, no. No. At least right now at this point, don't do it. Because, what's up, Cobra? So, there's something in this shop here that completely changes everything. Okay, there's something in the shop. There was a change in the shop that I didn't notice until recently. And this recently was probably like a couple days ago. This was probably already in there, but let's go ahead and open up. So, double XP, 20 Robux. Wow, 20 Robux, 20-minute boosters. Okay, cool. Cool. But here's where it really becomes a main issue. 300 rebirths for 1,000 Robux. $300 rebirths for 1,000 Robux. No. Basically, this became more of really a pay to win now. This becomes more lenient to a pay to win. Now this became more of a pay to win. People actually buy that now, right? Because, mind you, this is 300 rebirths we are talking about. 300 rebirths. So hold on, where's that robot? Where's the robot site? Real quick. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, say about be 1,000 some Robux would be like $20. So imagine that. Imagine that add up. Imagine someone's working part-time. They get themselves a nice good check. You can really rack up to 15,000 rebirths if you just spent, let me see, 3,000 or 6,000, whichever one. 3 to 6,000 rebirth gain off of just $100 of spent there. Be like, oh, okay, I got myself a nice check. What check was it? Maybe 500 or something like that. Okay, let me put 100. Put that in there. Okay, that's the 3,000 to 6,000 rep gain. That's why I say now, you see why I say pay to win now, right? It's a little bit pay to win, especially if you're just doing, you don't even need to have a full-time job. You need just a part-time job. But I'm telling you, the scaling has literally went insane because this wasn't, this used to be, what did it used to be before, if y'all remember? Because this wasn't like this. Of course, it wasn't like 300 rebirths. It was actually just one rebirth. One rebirth for a lot of Robux, and then you would look at it and be like, yeah, this is not worth getting. Now you got 1,000 Robux here, and that'll give you 300 rebirths now. Yeah, 1,000 Robux from one rebirth. But now we're talking about 1,000 Robux for 300 rebirths. 300 rebirths. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee is correct. Hoo-wee is correct indeed. Hooey is correct indeed. 300 rebirths being that cheap is crazy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. All it takes for someone to get a pretty much, you put in $100. I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one. Say 1,000 1,000 rebirths, it's like 50, 60. Ooh. So it leans more towards, now you see that before it used to be like before you would have like players players with talents, and even talents would at back then would cost like pretty pricey, at least back then at that time, depending on like how things were at that time. But rebirth, for one rebirth was about 1,000. That was like crazy amount. So at that point you was like, yeah, definitely not. No. There's probably money being dropped. There's money being dropped now. You just never know. Is at least a certain amount of hands, certain amount of hands here. They're dropping money on this, because why not? If someone get paid like, let's see, 500 part-time, 500, be like, okay, this is your check for the month, and then they put just $100 in there. That's 3,000, 6,000 rebirth game right there. Boom. That's 3,000 to 6,000 rebirths right there. I'm telling you to just think about it. They can literally put that in there and then be like, all right, I'm just sit back, relax for a little bit. Oh, this person catching up to me. Let me add a little bit up in there. Boom, boom. Yeah. So that's why I said that now the scaling is a little bit off balance now. Now it tips towards the favors of someone who pays a bit, because you have now the you have regular players, you have grinders, you have like hardcore grinders, then you got auto farmers, but then you also got pay to win now. Pay to win auto farmers, because auto farmers already exist in almost every game platform, but it all depends on like what that store, Game Pass, and stuff like that favors towards, and however it goes. Now, in terms of the forms that are already, I guess, shown in Roblox, and of course in Dragon Blox Ultimate, y'all already know that, okay, new form out, guys. New form out for the Game Pass. Trust me, you won't regret it. And usually what happens is that in the base game, there's a form higher than the Game Pass form. We're not strangers to that, at the very least, because that's no stranger. That's no stranger. But this is a whole different story now. We're talking about shop here, rebirths, 1,000, but 300. 300 here. All it takes is just one person to be like, so you're telling me I could literally be in the 6-digit realm just by putting about boom and boom here. I can go for 100 rebirths up to here because I have the gains of 3,000 to 6,000 gains, so I can start from the beginning. And I can just say boom and boom, and then I'm up here, and I can try it again, boom and boom, and now I'm up here, and then one more time, boom and boom, and now it's past the previous pro scaling of players from 2024, which I guess makes sense because things are different now, especially the Paris updates and stuff like that. But yeah, let me go ahead and catch up to y'all real quick. So bro trying to be tempo? No. This is actually tempo, y'all. This is tempo. Vamos, what's up? I don't think anybody. Okay, stat hello, spending 3,000 Robux for 900 rebirths. Oh, I'm tripping. Go tempo, a lot of Robux. But it's weird then, waste of money. Well, like I said, it's the way you look at it, because they can just put that much into it, but still have enough saved. They only need to put like this amount, and then we're talking about 3,000 to 6,000 rep game. Like I said, I gotta relook at that, because it's been minutes to look back at that map. No way someone dropping money on this in 2025. Hey, it's like I told you, there may be 100 and something players playing the game, but I guarantee you there's someone paying. 880 Robux. It's $10 with premium. Ooh wee. Chris, wait until developers understand the game, then spend money. We don't know if they are working on a whole new project. Tardy, what's up? Average rebirths now is 20k plus. Really? Cause when I looked at that debut DBU server here, the Dragon Blox Ultimate server, they're saying it's 60K now. People are hitting 60Ks. So at that point, I was like, yeah. You said, nah, bro, you're overthinking. There's maybe some will. Yeah. We're only highlighting that some people will. Yeah, we're only highlighting that some people will. We're talking about if somebody is like trying to like compete. If somebody's trying to compete with someone or something like that, then likely chance that they'll be able to one up the other person is kind of slim because of that and stuff. There's going to be regular players. There's going to be regular players that are playing the game regularly. Then there's going to be the auto farmers, and then there's going to be the payers. And then, you know, it's all categorized in like 4 different steps, however it goes. Play DBU off of pure nostalgia. Same here, yeah. Nostalgia is always, yeah, nostalgia is there. Nostalgia is all there. Indeed it is. It's so good in its prime. Dark Appsite, yep. Dark Empire, Fusion Squad. Well, speaking of which, yeah, that's right, Tempo. You said that Papa Pingo was wait, recalling back. A new rise is coming. Maybe cooking something completely new. New projects and such. Nice. That's something to look forward to. Because the title of this stream was something like "What's next?" Of course, we was thinking of what would be next on the list of things. Because in terms of me streaming, we're pretty much just streaming, just getting rebirths, but we're not actually like once the stream ends, it's not like I still keep going and going and going. It's more like it's just this. So we need to find something now to accommodate for it. Now there was this one game, but then I was kind of confused about it because it was and y'all probably came across it. It was the card game. It was a card game. It was an anime card game, and then you set them up, and then they just bump each other, like they just bump heads like this. There's like 15,000 players playing it. I don't know if that's something, because I've already looked at it and I've already tried it a couple times. It's cool at first, but then I'm like, I don't know about that one. It's hard to find that one game that you're looking for. Where's that? Actually, no. Can I do Omen? Nope. Can I do blue? Just regular blue will do. Regular blue is fine. Temp, Chris, Fusion Squad, Dark, etc. has so much impact on the game. Good old nostalgia. Sun for Hot / Outbreak. Oh, what in the world? What? I didn't even know that this is the... I don't think I've seen this transformation. Like, well, this charge up. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before. That's right, because I probably didn't, like, see majority of all shown. Yeah, it needs like 2, 3... Yeah, about 2, 3 or so. Yeah, 2, 3 or so. Boom. If I type in that is weird. Egoist 2. Wait, we just go Ego Instinct. Beast Cannon. Oh, that's right, that's 600 billion. Insane. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But yeah, there we go. Okay, time breaker. I need about 2. Yeah, there we go. Let's do 2. I want to keep it like 5, 10, 15, etc., etc. Wait, did I already do it twice? Yeah, I did. I was confused at first. I was like, did I already do it twice or no? Hmm. No idea. See if I can find it real quick. Oh. Congrats on 6K. Yeah, much appreciated. Because when I saw it, I was like, man. I didn't realize we were. That's why when I made that video, and then I realized I looked at the YouTube studio, and then I saw that we were close. I was like, what in the world? We're close to 6K. Might as well. Might as well. Much appreciated, y'all. Much appreciated indeed. Much appreciated indeed. You don't see the DBU server link you in? Let me put that in. If I can see if it's possible if I can open this new link up. Cause you're looking for the DBU official. Yeah. I wonder would this work. Copy the link here. If it'll open up. Oh yeah, finally. Okay, good. No. Hold on, save that. Put this here. That there. Okay, and all right. So in the description, I put the Dragon Blox Ultimate Discord, and also in the description, I put my Twitch there as well. If y'all want to brainstorm some ideas of what y'all want to see me do on Twitch, let me know. Because Twitch, pretty much anything goes in there. The only things I do have available on my games, many options. Then it all comes down to preferment. God bless. No, not Switch. Twitch. I'm Twitch. If this game becomes popular again, how will you help a newcomer? I have to understand the whole new. One thing's for sure is that everything is different than the way it used to be, because my knowledge is a little outdated in this game. It's still a little outdated in this game due to the new things. Oh, you want to see what the aura looks like? Hold on, let me see. Let's get that Super Saiyan blue. What in the world? Hold on. There it is. Was I like stuck or something? It's weird. Let's turn that quest guide off real quick. You see the aura from a distance. Got confused with you so you can get stronger faster. Oh no, no, we chilling. I mean, I don't, I don't see it getting faster than what it already is now. It's much the way things are now. It is much faster. People are rebirthing left and right. Can you charge up? Yeah, we've seen that. PH is fastest. Jay Stewart, what's up? What's up, Jay Stewart? Long time no see. I know I remember that name. Yeah, the rebirthing is much faster. That's disappointing that I could not really get into that form. Kinda wanted to do Divine Smite, but alright. What's up, Legit Fire? What's up? I was saying the other stuff. So the title says what's next. Now, as you see in the link in the description, we have our Twitch that I'm soon gonna transfer over to, and we're gonna find some games to play. There's a list of games that I have that are there. We're gonna figure out which ones will be the ones that will be the first thing that we attack. We'll go against. I don't know why I'd be losing my train of thought. What's the Twitch name? Chris Quick without any spaces. Here we check. Yeah, it's Chris Quick without any spaces or capitalization. Yeah. We'll try to see what what happened to DBU. Well, the best thing I can actually say is that now it's a little unbalanced now. Everything's a little bit all over the place now. It became a variety in its own self. It became a pretty much big variety in its own self. DBU timed happened. Yeah, time and fast time and slowed down time. Hold on. Okay, we're at 50. Okay. Sound the balancer for DBU, but supervisor West Beast wants stuff difficult. I see. DBU, never forget who was Tempo. And you got like 12k for like 4 years. Good old 12k indeed. Said we need a new DB game. DBU to win. As mentioned earlier, what was it? A new rise is coming. Quotation marks. A new rise is coming. How in the world did it? No. Everything's a little bit different than it was before. What's up, Drew? What up? Okay. Cool. No, the scaling of everything has we know, but like everybody randomly hop on and rebirth now and then. Yeah, but things are, like I said, when I say a lot has changed, I mean a lot. A lot has changed. Ooh-wee. Absolutely no grinding for me here for years now. Chilling, chilling indeed, chilling indeed. Chilling indeed. Yeah, there we go. Dragoon, still kind of kicking up. Then again, there was an impersonator of a Dragoon. I don't know which of the which was really Dragoon though. Sam missed so much time. I started in 2020. It's pointless to return unless I regain interest in streaming. FCSC. You play Grow Garden? I think I only went in there like one time. What would y'all say is the reason? Oh, what's up, Sensei? Gosh, long time no see. Well, what would y'all say the reason that Grow Garden is like 1 million player count? Kind of game? Hard to say. Guess we gotta see what happens. Hickor's just stopping by to say hello. Off to go work out. Mizzou Gavinator, what's up? What's up? What's up? What is up indeed? What is up indeed? But as you see in the title, we are trying to figure out what is next on the things like we discussed a while back. So the Twitch for the streaming, we're moving from here over to Twitch soon, pretty soon. So now comes the time to pick which of the following, because now it's not just limited to Roblox. It'll be more variety. Only hardest difficulty is picking. Deadpool 120. Wait, you talking about detailed? Wasn't the details OG username Deadpool? Or am I talking? Oh, I do remember a Deadpool, but I'm trying to wonder. But I'm wondering if. Oh, so D. Okay. Yeah, he's still. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, he has his server. The realm of H2O. I straight almost forgot that his original before Detail named himself Detail, he was Deadpool. Insane. Yeah, he still have his server up. He chilling though. He chilling. Yeah, might as well. If I play the OG Batman games, I don't think I have. I think my brother has though. The OG Batman games. Only games to have available right now on Steam that I don't think I've really got into. Let's see. There's Warframe, there's Tomb Raider, there's Terraria, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 7 Bio, Resident Evil 5, but I didn't really get into that. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Plague's Tale. It was Pirate Warriors, that was a long time ago. Naruto Shippuden, Shadow of War, Hitman 2, Far Cry 5, Elden Ring Night Rain, Xenoverse 2, Spark and Zero, no, we don't actually have that installed. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Assassin's Creed Unity. And then of course there is the other Epic games. ALD_golden. Long time no see. Hello, hello. Mind the DB statistics server. Yeah, I'm still in there. Yeah, I'm in here. I'm in here, y'all. Yeah, I'm definitely in here. Yeah, I'm definitely in here. Yeah, go on ahead. Dark. Yeah, dark outside. Yeah, dark outside. Go on ahead and see. There's a tempo. Good old tempos in here, indeed. All right, but yeah, we do need to find out what's next, though. Yeah, I saw the summer sale, but I did not get anything though, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, I did not. I was not. I was not on the move. I was not on the move. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Cool. What in the world? Boom. Okay. There we go. No, not divine smite. Hold on. That would be 4. Yeah, that would be 4. How much would this be? Still on 4. 5, 6. Okay, that's actually would be 6 then. They got Mafia, the Batman games, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 for like $15 for summer sales. Is definitely worth it every year. Nice. Yeah, because I've seen Mafia, Star Wars. Solid. Yeah, their sales are really good, and I did see it, but I was just like, I didn't know which of the which to go to. My side of chat, Tempo's last message in DB server was 4 years ago. Indeed, 4 years. Back in 2021. That's when it all began. The Red Bulls leaderboard server. What happened to Atlas Zero? I'm not really sure. He had two channels. He had Atlas Blox and then Atlas Zero. But as to what happened, not really sure. What was it? What did Sun for Hot go? Oh, I have no idea where Sun went. Now that's a mystery. It's Golden. What's up? What's up, Arnfield? Long time no see, indeed. Now we missing this. No way! No way! Yep, it's Golden. Nice, nice. Yeah, Beast Cannon. What's up, Kay? What up, Kay? Auto juice down. I'm gone except Chris. Well, there was Detail, but I think Detail also stopped playing. Just recently. Just recently. Yeah, Detail stopped playing just recently. I'm trying to see. Trying to see. Huh. Boom, 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 boom. Getting those reverbs. I must really not just be locked in. I'm just doing whatever at this point. What in the world? I know I hit God Blast, and then all of a sudden it just says no. And then we hit it again, it says yes. Like, nah. Don't work like that. So is DBU good or no? There are a few bugs that do need to be fixed. That's just a few bugs that need to be fixed. Actually, we should check public server and see how everything else looks, because one thing that needs to be fixed is the change, of course, of going just straight to builds instead of us resetting twice, because they did fix it, but they fixed it to the point where it's self reset. And there was a different instance earlier, but it did get fixed where we were stuck floating in the air for a while. But that was fixed too. Right now, I'm more of a I'm more of a more of like playing it off of, most people play it off of nostalgia, and of course the enjoyment of what it once was as well. Nice. Yeah, I can't say good or bad either. That's correct. That's the correct answer, because everything is still intact. I guess the reason why is because our character is still intact. Character design is still intact. Even though the biggest difference now, if I were to put the biggest difference now, is the stat gains that people can get now, the rebirth gains that people can get now, how fast it is to rebirth now, rebirths and max rebirths being there, the perks going up 50% 1 point XP to 35% XP. A lot of those changes happens, but the character still remains the same. Everything's still, you know, us moving around and stuff like that. PvP has probably changed too. Some people said it's not as maybe unplayable or playable. I'm not sure whichever one of the two, but yeah, it's more like can't say it's good or bad, but they did keep the original like concept of the character still there. It's just that in terms of like if you want to compete or go up against somebody, be like, all right, let's have a little competition. Oh, what's the average amount of rebirths that average players can get? What's the pro level? Pro level is probably in the hundreds of thousands, 300s of thousands, 400s of thousands, 500s of thousands, probably more than likely. But that's just a small few. I mean, it's about 100 and some people playing, so that's a relatively small few. So we gotta rescale everything. That's why I said the scaling has been like ups and downs. And usually when an update happens, we shoot up to like what, 300 or so, and then when everything is good, back to normal, I think it's like 100. No, not 100. Should be 200 or 300 because that recent incident of us being stuck floating in the air. Yeah, so we got to give time for the players to come back and realize that they're not stuck floating in the air again. Waiting a month for the DB update, and then it's straight up just only lag. Let's see. Yeah, Catman is still. Yeah, Catman is still around indeed. Because we were just talking about that Resident Evil, that new Resident Evil Requiem. That's gonna be in 2026. No. If you go try to be a pro, not on DBU, not on DBU. Just enjoy it. I think now at this point you can still enjoy the game to some degree. But if you're trying to compete, no. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to, go ahead though. Maybe I say that because I'm like all the way burnt out. Manish. Yeah, I remember Manish. No, that's not Manish. That's not Manish. Yeah, Manish, the one with the turtle. We even created a role in the Black Knights. I think it was what, turtle roll. That's right. Manish asked for a turtle roll. That's right. I remember. Yeah. I remember that. Spicy ladies man. Spicy ladies man. Usually, if Spicy ladies man or in the Discord is sometimes like known as Batman. You probably have to see the picture. Either Spicy ladies man, and sometimes I'd go by Batman. It's like what was the other one? believe there was another one. Okay. Not it's ringing. Okay. 100 mil reps for. Bro, what? How would you even like? At this point, with 100 million rebirths, and already at the rebirths that we have right now, if you really think about it, the rebirths that we have right now, all we're pretty much doing is we're doing X Fighter Trainer, sell, go straight to Bill's Planet, and then do Vegeta, God of Destruction, and then go to Whis, and then we can rebirth. That's 4 bosses there. And then we can rebirth. Boom. Most of it takes like what? If really grinding, maybe like 2 minutes. Or a minute or something. Or 2 minutes. However it goes. But yeah. Son Goku. What's up? $2 billion reps. I said 2 billion reps. I was gonna do it with 10 million reps on Discord the other day. 10 million. Someone did point out about Flashpoint. I have played Flashpoint, the new Flash game. Everybody just. Hey, that's kind of he's concept and doesn't. Oh, okay. And he said, nah, I win. I haven't played DBU in a hot while since my stats has reset. What is this majestic map? This majestic map is still Bill's Planet. This is still Bill's Planet. I know it's different than it was before, but it's still Bill's Planet. We still got about 2 maps. 2 maps, of course. But you was probably talking about the previous map. The previous map is the new Earth. We still got 2 maps. We got Earth and Bill's Planet. And it is very big. Earth map is very big. When do we get Namek though? That's why I was saying earlier that we should have, the way that would have worked well is that the scaling of bosses scales by worlds instead of characters. If we were to make Earth the same size as the OG DBU back in 2020, right? Everything is all in one place. Pretty much you travel from here to here to there to here to there. Boom, all in one place. I know we did that before in the previous update with the Easter Bunny map, basically where the Easter Bunny map was. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. If we were to say, okay, we have Earth here and we have Bill's Planet. Bill's Planet already exists, so it's there. But at this point, Bill's Planet is getting overcrowded with a lot of NPCs that are just way too powerful, or at least through my standards, I don't have too much information on the scaling of what's considered to be too much or too little, however it goes, or who it more caters to. What was it? If we were to say, okay, Supreme Kai World, let's add Supreme Kai World, because we actually want a world, Supreme Kai World. We have the world here. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's like just just about right amount of size. And then the three, I would say three bosses here. Three bosses. Watch this. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Valid, Mystic Gohan, and Kid Buu. Boom. Three bosses there. Three bosses there, and it's very compact. It has a world. Boom. That world is there. Now you may be thinking, oh, well, so we have Bill's planet, and our strongest opponent is Jiren Ultra, and that amount is like amount of trillions and trillions. So how we go say something is higher than this, and that? Well, once again, we can scale it. Scale the bosses based on the worlds, not by the characters itself. I'm telling you, this will pretty much solve a lot of stuff in terms of scaling. So not anybody just added, not Ultra Vegito series is added and stuff like that. Not like Super Saiyan 5, this and this and that and that and that. It gives you more options to be like, okay, I'm finished with Earth. The next realm, maybe I want to go to Future Trunks map. So Future Trunks map. You go to Future Trunks map, then you have Zamasu, regular Zamasu, Goku Black, and Fuse Zamasu, and maybe Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, just to add them in there. Boom, four bosses up in there. Or if we're talking about past future timeline map, Trunks, Super Saiyan, 17, 18, and you might want to add it, and first form Cell. Boom, first form Cell. Boom. But like I was saying before, that will actually solve a lot of stuff. So that way the scaling, and in order for all this stuff to happen, the whole scaling, all the scaling of the stats needs to be just readjusted. Everything needs to be readjusted. A lot of stuff just need readjusted if that's gonna happen. Because traveling through different worlds like that will probably be more beneficial for a lot of people. Alright, let me see what everybody's saying here. We need Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, Form, World of Chaos Planet, Moral Boss. Yeah, so everything's compact there. So if we're talking about Moral Boss, okay, so you got somewhere on Earth, you'll have this. You have Old Moral. Was there a Moral 7-3? There's Moral 7-3, and then there's three different versions of Moral, but I guess we'll do Old Moral and then the new one, right? Old Moral, new Moral. Goku Ultra Instinct with his Saiyan identity, was it? No, never mind, that's later on. Goku with his fully mastered with his Master Ultra Instinct that he goes by will. You got that version of Ultra Instinct. Yeah, you got different types. 2020 debut 3 to 4 years ago. Right now I'm begging those to bring back at least the 2022-2023 map. The Earth map. It's not meant. Said, when are you playing Grow a Garden though? Game of the year. So really, people are playing Grow a Garden. You were the second person that suggested Grow a Garden. Is it something that is like worth worth in terms of the streaming, or is it something worth more of video? Is it something worth as a stream, or is it something more worth as a video, as videos? Is Grow a Garden more of a streaming thing or more of a video thing? Because if it's streaming thing, okay, that's thumbs up W. So get some guidance there. I tried it, but I can't get into it. I like fighting games. True. All right, but what we're saying here? I buy Robux just to be able to steal other plants so they don't. Yo, what in the world? You ever played a Jujutsu Shenanigans Wednesday update? Never. I played DBU Boxing Beta, Spectre, Lock Official. They never kind of fits the lagging problems. Argo, what's up, Argo? Scat still on Discord? Yeah, he's still on Discord. More much needed. Chris, you should try to do some content on Mugen. Mugen. Oh, Mugen's that fighting game. Mugen's actually pretty good. Yeah, the fighting there is pretty good. Now, Keem, would streaming be more efficient there, or would it be more videos? Would Mugen make more sense in terms of videos or streaming? Would it be something more of a streaming or videos? That's a good question in terms of Mugen. Mugen was something that I enjoyed a bit. Now, Mugen is something I enjoy. Strongest boss, farming with a shotgun. That was a joke. I don't play that voluntary. It's worth going on the game to steal from others. Okay, so that's what it's for. Okay. Grow Garden is more of a video type content and shorts and stuff. Okay. I don't know why I like streams more. I like streams more. Videos can be arranged in various ways, but like streams is something that I really enjoy doing. Don't stream Grow Garden. I would not watch it. I'm sure others will for sure. Now the game is botted. Okay, I feel like Mugen was kind of just spamming M1. Mugen. I was trying to understand it earlier because I tried Grow Garden, but it didn't work out for me. I don't really get how to play it. I can just go into a public server, steal some random thing that's worth like billions in there. So it's more like if you're going to play Grow a Garden, or if you want to do content around Grow a Garden, it can be very utilized towards trolls. It could be for troll content, for somebody who's doing troll content. Be like, okay, we're gonna steal this person's fruit. Just hope we don't get caught, guys. Leave a like. And then we go and steal the fruit. So yeah, so I can see it being a troll, like it can be like good. It could be for funny content. That could specialize really for YouTubers who are doing funny content and stuff like that. Yeah, that can work for funny content. Yeah, that can definitely work if it's meant for like stealing other people's growing a garden and stuff like that. Pillaging. We were going to just try Grow a Garden just to see what's it about. I think I went in there one time, but I really didn't get started in there. I only went in there like one time or so. So I don't think there's other content than stealing and just the usual updates. So it could be like trolling. It could be trolling. So some trolling videos, and then update patches, however it goes. Those will get numbers for YouTube and stuff like that. I still don't think Grow Garden is I don't think it's for me though. In terms of like the making content for it, because you got to be trolling, and you just got to go and just snatch a fruit. Yeah, you got to be snatching fruits. All right, we got more than what we needed. Keep forgetting that this max rebirth thing. It takes it's just like that when it comes to rebirth now. Oof. Yes, I've seen those videos, not gonna lie, where they just steal fruits. Not gonna lie, I don't mind watching it, but I'd rather not play it. You're just stealing fruits. Yeah, you gotta be like a certified troller. They stealing, but I'm also stealing. I see. Chris play public servers. Chris, what are you up to these days? Got a job or something? Well, we just finished, like I said, we did finish recently in college. So right now I'm trying to see where I want to travel, but like I said, it's still a long way to go before that. But we're searching. We're searching for some things. So we still trying to figure things out. Yeah, we're still trying to figure. Whoa. Wow. Now that's Kenshin. That is someone that I haven't seen in a very long time. Oh, man. Sun for Hots. Commentator. Dark App Sites. Right hand. Man, oh man. Long time no see. Long time no see. Long time no see. For real, for real. Long time no see. Don't play public unless you stacked up in the high quads or more. Oh, so people like crazy strong there. The most annoying thing is people can just stream to grow a garden stock and get thousands of views and money just from showing the stock. Well, like I said, it just depends on like there. It just depends on what you do there. Like I said, if you're a troller, if you're a content creator that is like, you know, like categorized into like that specific range or in the trolling category and stuff like that, grow a garden is right up the alley. Or grow up garden is just your type of game. I can tell just from it. I don't know how I'll be making content on grow a garden. Let's how you stream when wearing that Kotsky robe. Oh yeah, that was Kento. That was back when Shindo Life. Yeah, I remember that. Y'all remember Shindo Life? Shindo Life we was doing pretty good in until like we was getting views, but it was just nah, cause what we was doing like war. We kept doing like wars and server. Was it scroll hopping? Scroll server hopping, search for a scroll. All right, guys, got this scroll here. I was like, nah. I was like, no. I was like, no. I was like, we can't do that. I was like, we're not doing this. Go on a cruise. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not too much trolling content. Many popular videos on how to make money and best pets to use and so on so. But okay, so popular ones are like how-tos and stuff. Okay, it's more so on how-tos. And like I said, if anybody did trolling, that would actually get views. Some trolling videos of stealing fruit, and then how-tos, and then showcase on updates, stocks. Yeah, so there are people that just like pinpointing some of the things that people would like really watch from there. Son Goku Kiruto, hello. Guys, KFC close to me closed because they sold old chicken and were lying about it not being old. They was fired for telling the other boss that the other employees was using the old chicken. And what in the world? Old chicken? Ooh wee. No. We want like freshly cooked. I've been playing gacha games more than Roblox lately. I've been trying to figure out, well, like mentioned the title, we've been trying to figure out the next step, right? So next step, because at this point, DBU now, at this point, we're just streaming it based off of just nostalgia, the good feel, and the good feel of like getting rebirths. But in terms of competing, that is out of the question because the scaling is insane now. The scaling is too insane. Say go on public servers, no one will kill you. Trust. Oh, I have no doubt. No, if I go in there, there probably won't be anybody like doing that unless, actually, for the people who are highly in the stats, they're more than likely going to be fighting Jiren. We just need what? We only need, what was it, guys? What do we only need? We only need like Cell, X Fighter Trainer, and then Vegeta and Whis. That's it. That's literally it. That's literally all we needed. So I'd be more surprised if we get like one-shotted by somebody. I'd be less surprised, but be like, what? Wow. Yeah. Pander, what's up? Anyone know what this XP thing I'm seeing on my chat? XP? That is a pretty new feature, I see. Yeah, 100 XP, 75 XP. Oh, so it kind of works it's kind of similar to, I'm guessing, Discord's XP. Discord has their little XP and stuff like that. For those who talk, has more talking, could be number one. So I guess number one so far shows Cobra. Cobra is number one. Number two is K. Okay, what's people doing? I'll just have this open. Scale indeed is outrageous. Hero's Destiny. I remember Hero's Destiny, which was once One Punch Man Destiny. Yeah, I remember that. Good times. That was good times right there. That was good times. One Punch Man Destiny, a hero's destiny. Oh, what in the world? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look. I think I'm good. Wait, I think so. Guys, wait, wait, hold up. I think we're getting somewhere. Wait. No? Oh. Okay. Boom. Yeah, there we go. I'm still stuck. Can I can't move. I can't move. There we go. Yeah. Man, the amount of lag. But surely that was just a fluke, nothing more, a fluke. It was just a fluke, y'all. It's just a fluke. No, no biggie, no biggie. I sent friend requests. Where from? Oh, you talking about Roblox? Okay. Nice catching up. I'll see you some other stream. All right, Gulton Armfelt, much appreciated for you stopping by. Indeed. What was your favorite update for DBU? Favorite update for DBU? Man, I guess the inclusion of Bill's Planet, actually. Was it Bill's Planet? Yeah. Bill's Planet was a real nice addition. I still remember, use or just leave public service to blaster the RS. Divine Smite is OP for NPC. Back in the days, he used to average 20 to 30k playing. That was just a fluke. Bro got the first try teleport. I still have to do it twice in private server. Oh no, Kancho, that's because so in public server, yeah, you can get it the first try. But in private server, they force reset you twice because you need to reset twice, and then you can get in. So it only applies to private server to where you can actually get in one time, or to where you can actually get in 2 times in private server. Public servers you can get in 1 time. Private servers 2 times. Got to reset 2 times or to reset. But anyway, just a fluke, y'all. Just a fluke. Yeah, that was obviously a fluke. Yeah, must have been a win. Yeah. All right. I think someone's gonna attack, or not attack. Never mind. Let's see how laggy or not laggy. Hit you with the beast cannon, right? Okay. Not bad. This way, I believe. Boom. Well, based on that, I'm gonna have to go to the private server indeed. So it's either one or the other. You either go to public server. You're a little laggy, just a little bit. Meaning you like stuck still for a little bit. You're on a time freeze, time lag, time breaker mode, however it goes. And then all of a sudden, if you go to Bill's Planet, you can go there one full access. You don't have to retry. Why is the title What's Next? We're trying to figure out what's next in terms of what's next in terms of the next game. The next game in terms of that. Because I did put a link into my Twitch in the description, because that'll be the next thing that I move over to in terms of streaming. So that way there's more variety in terms of just Roblox, Steam, and Epic. In terms of Roblox, Steam, and Epic, we'll have all of those over there to Twitch. And then we can find something to transfer all that over to YouTube to make more content in that range. Yeah. So that's what that title's for. Title's for that. Oh, y'all can't hear me? Let me see. Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Do I need to put my mic? Let me check my display sound. This is my output. All right, input. Let me put it up to 70. Let me know if it's like, wait, no. Actually, if I do that, would that be too loud? Hold on. I put it to 60. Okay, let me actually instead put this up. Test, 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 test. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so what about now? I put the volume up just a little bit, so it's hitting the red, but at the beginning stages of the red. So how's it right now? Okay, that's good. Cool. Been trying to figure out, because I know trying to figure out if it's not too quiet. How many reverse we got? Like 31,087. We just at this point we just getting reverse for chill purposes. Yeah, we just chilling. We chilling. Cat.com. Long time no see. Long time no see. Cat.com. Long time no see. We're just as curious. We don't really know what is next. Yeah, we don't really know what is next. About to figure that out though. With the help of Twitch though, it'll just be Steam, Roblox, and Epic. Yeah. Because then in terms of wait, did it not register? It's okay. Yeah, so now we're over to Gohan. Yeah, we just might as well just use Energy Blast on Gohan. Hey, what happened to Quitbot? Quitbot. I'm not sure. Quitbot disappeared indeed. Quitbot, the ultimate bot. I have no idea. Is that the cat? I know. No, that's not Catman99P. That's cat.com. Different cat. That's a different cat. Starting for Stellar Jades, and is that Honkai Star Rail? I don't think I played that. If HSR stands for Honkai Star Rail, I don't think I played it. What in the world? How did I end up? How did I end up over here? How in the world did I end up coming over? How did I end up over here? Oh, that's right. Yes, indeed it is. On the 17th, indeed. And on the 17th, indeed, came as well. I forgot that Order of the Black Knights has this thing where it has all the birthdays lined up. We have like all the cause this server's been around for so long. We had all the birthdays lined up. So upcoming birthdays, boom, this person, boom, this person, boom, this person, boom, this person, boom, this person. Boom this person, boom this person, boom this person, this person, this person. What's up, Light and Shadow? D-Blades, what is up, D-Blades? Long time no see. Long time no see indeed. But don't worry, we are trying to figure out what is next in terms of everything. So we are making the transition and streaming over to Twitch. So that way we have options of Roblox, Steam, and Epic Games platforms. It'll be something new entirely. And then for the people that are unaware of the change, whatever it is that we do over in Twitch, I'll see if there can be a certain like video format made to be transferred over to YouTube so people will know, hey, this recent video they all just saw of us playing this game came from Twitch. So if you want to see that, boom, head over there and then we'll figure it out from there. That'd probably be the best solution. We'll just have to see how things go from there. Fly straight to Beerus. Oh, what in the world? Oh, so it literally telling me to fight. Okay. Hit you with the Beast Cannon. Or Divine Smite. Whichever one. Yep. YouTube plus Twitch is good combo for a content creator. Yeah, because I was thinking like, Twitch will have more access to more things, to where if we're just like, before we get to gaming, chat for a little bit, catch up, get everybody come in, and then we start searching, soul searching or game searching for games and stuff like that, whichever one, however it goes. Then we come across it, then we're like, okay, this was a solid game. Get the broadcast, edit that, pull it over to YouTube, and then be like, here it is, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Rainbow Six. Well, I guess the most interesting part is that when we do stream over to Twitch, we'll just have a whole list of things that are available and a list of things that are available for download, and then we'll like play those and then go based off of those, based on who wants what played. Boom. That'll be interesting to see. That'll be interesting to see indeed. That'll be interesting to see indeed. Because I don't think I'll play it. I've seen gameplay of Rainbow Six, but I have never played Rainbow Six. Same thing with Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, I have Marvel Rivals installed, but I've never hopped on it. Never played it. So I have no idea. And then there's Fortnite. There's always an option too. But in terms of Fortnite, I would have to be incredibly good, and I would need like assistance, and like a bunch of assistance in terms of like teaching the new mechanics of Fortnite entirely. Shoot through walls and blow up stuff. You can live as a termite. Knock down people's apartments in Fortnite. Then again, there is zero. There's built, and then there's zero built. But I also like building too. Building's good. Yeah. Discord. It's a whole different route we're taking. When you do just Kid Gohan. Yeah, Beast Cannon. Wait, what? No, Beast Cannon. Yeah, there we go. Last time I played Great Tack was OP. Great Tack. Man. Man, oh man. The Great Tack. Ooh wee. I started mid season 3, and then I got the battle pass at season 4 of 0 chapters. No chapters included, just chapter. You said I played during Christmas tree event and Star Wars stuff. Nice. Now, in terms of the last time I played was probably yesterday, because I was trying to learn a new mechanic. Because my current build, my building is outdated, and when I say outdated, I mean I'm talking about 2018 or 2019 or 2020, whichever one the ones, 2019 or 2018, outdated. Me cranking 90s. People don't crank 90s. Apparently, people do not crank 90s. I don't know. They do like protective 90s or something. Or something. Way different than it was before. Way different. In League of Legends, I have no idea. That's why That's why in terms of like finding out the right games that has the right click to it, Twitch is the perfect would be a nice platform to test that out, because then you're just not limited to the way how YouTube works. Because usually be like, all right guys, let's switch to this game, you have to change the thumbnail, this and that. But Twitch, you have it all here ready. You know how to be on here just chatting, or have it all categorized into a different session. Boom. Takes about a month to learn the basics. Plenty of content from people being angry. Yeah, because I know they have competitive platform over there as well. I know every time on Twitch, I do see every once in a while, you just see esports tournaments around league. Oh, what in the world? Okay, cool. Everything's still there. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on the stream, indeed. And if you haven't noticed already, in the description there is not only the DBU Discord server, but there is the Twitch channel that's linked to that, because sooner or later we're going to start streaming over there, so that way we have more variety to check out mini games for that request. It's gonna be more of like, all right, so what's the suggestion, and then people give this suggestion, then we try it out and see what everybody else feeling about it. We see how everybody else feels about it. Be like, okay, we played it for a good bit, played for about this amount of hours. What y'all think? Pretty good, solid. Test again or not? Be like, yeah, yes or no in terms of that, and then just be like, all right, cool. Let's move to the next suggestion, or all right, cool. Let's keep playing this since there is something there. Yeah, like 464 trillion for Jiren. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah. So I was saying, it's a little, yeah, it's definitely off balance. The balance is definitely different. In most cases, it should really cater towards the you know, like the new players, that get started, and then just like bare minimum for the strongest, but still in a fair amount, because they're trying to increase that player count. But now everything's a little bit different now. It's just everything's a little bit too different now. Oh, what in the world? Is it working? I can barely get to the trio level on a quad. 560. CSC. See top. Yeah, there it is. Hoo-wee. But yeah, Tempo, let me know indeed. Regarding to what Tempo said earlier, a new rise is coming. Definitely let me know indeed. Trying to fight Jiren cost me an hour due to stat requirements. Yeah. No. Like I said, the scaling has altered significantly. Boku no Beans. Well, we're on DBU for the pure nostalgia. I think in terms of DBU, we really are pretty much with it, like with DBU, and we like looking forward to see in terms of like what happens in the near future for DBU, regardless, because the concept, all of our characters still there. Boom, everything's still there. However, in terms of competitive, no, no, I'm good. I am good. I am solid, good. No. No, 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 no. Might be faster to just bob it, Broly. They need to add 100k to his reps for inconvenience. 100k reps. It's funny. It's very confusing because in terms of like how everything is, because you remember the time where I remember when that first rep requirement was nerfed. The rep requirement was nerfed, and then all of a sudden it was easy to just boom, boom, and then they nerfed it some more. Well, not nerfed it, but more buffed it by lowering the rep requirement. They buffed it, and they buffed it twice, and this happened, and that happened. Then the percentage and the rebirth here was once 50%, then it went to another percentage, and then it went that, and then that. Yeah. Became super confusing, but I think the game needs stat cap that goes up with rebirths. Okay. Interesting. And be like, okay, so you're at this amount of rebirths. This is your limit in terms of stats. Boom. No one can be higher than your stats unless they have higher reps than you. Okay, nice. Pretty good, pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It also motivates people to get rebirths. If they meet someone stronger, then they realize, oh, this person is stronger. They got more rebirths. So it becomes like more of a motivation to rebirth. That's more of a motivation to rebirth, actually. Yeah. Instead of actually having a stat cap, you just have a stat cap in terms of your rebirths. Be like, oh, okay, you can only get up to this amount. This is about the strongest amount that we can give you. If you want higher than that, rebirth some more. Pretty good, pretty solid. What are rebirths right now? Rebirths are 31,000. What was it? 31,096. Yeah, 31,096. Then the game needs yeah, that's it. Let's think that. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is surprising. Boom. What game? Dragon Blox Ultimate. Dragon Blox Ultimate indeed. Yeah. Or boom. Did I play Blox Roots? I played a while ago, but I don't play it. I don't play it anymore. We're soon gonna make a switch over towards however, we are gonna make another switch towards another to Twitch, so that way we have more variety of games to choose from. They're just they're Roblox and not just limited to Roblox, but Steam games and Epic games as well, to give more people more it's more easier access, so that way whatever we do over there, we can put that content over here on YouTube, so that way people have better discovery over it. Because we already tried, we tried multiple times to, like, when we in terms of switch things to another things, it kind of turns out differently than what in terms of the what it targets. Where is what oh, where's that? I don't see it. It's weird. Could have sworn it was over here somewhere. Was it over here? So where you're from? The southern states in the U.S. In the U.S. Southern states. Down the southern. But most people are able to now the weird part about it is that most people are saying that like sometimes I talk normal, like I'm talking regular, right? But sometimes somebody will be able to be like, "Oh, you have a southern accent." And I'll be like, "Huh? I do?" Sometimes you don't even know. Sometimes you don't even notice. Null spear as a move. I'm gonna have to take a look at that because I don't know. I forgot what it looked like. After showcasing it, I was like, "Oh well, all right." I'm gonna have to look at it real quick. So we know for sure that in terms of Divine Smite, we know that is very OP. Needs a little bit of a nerf because it's one-shottable, but it's more beneficial to a lot of the players because it's just instant one-shot. Let's put God Blast over here. Said play Blox Roots, bro. Your YouTube would definitely be busy. It just depends because we tried Blox Roots already, but I'm more of a streamer, so I don't know if streaming would work in terms of Blox Roots, streaming Blox Roots. I know content, making videos will work in Blox Roots, but streaming is a different story. Especially if you're streaming yourself grinding bosses to level up. Not many people will want to watch that. So I'm trying to figure out in terms of like because I like streaming more. So that's why I was saying that in terms of there, but it really depends. Yeah, we played Blox Roots in the past, I believe back in 2021. Was it 2021, I believe? Yeah. And we streamed ourselves, you know, like doing the journey from there, but it didn't really there were some good ones. But I don't know. There's like something is missing from there. So I'm thinking whatever we do on Twitch, transfer that over to YouTube, and then we produce content through that range, through that way. Is that the thing about streaming? It's definitely enjoyable. 10 in the morning. 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 10 Just different varieties of things. You just chatting it up. Believe what was the It's just really just comes down to okay, Null Spear. Alright. Oh yeah, Null Spear is on either side too. Switch over. So I almost forgot. Okay. Alright. Null Spear. Let's see. Wukong. Blue. I'm sorry, was it the uppercut and that? Hold on. Gotta look at that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You did a lot. Am I not gonna transform? What's going on? Did it work now? It's weird. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I de-transform. Hold on. So it's an uppercut. It's an uppercut and then a blast follow up. But it's the worst scaling move. Don't even get me started about forced edge. Most of these I straight. We know Lighten Up Absolution similar to the Divine Smite. Forced Edge. What's Forced Edge? Oh yeah, Forced Edge. That's what it's for. Bless you. But I think Forced Edge, yeah, Forced Edge lifts you up, and then do a spin kick. Yeah, it does a little spin kick. Lightning, Divine Ray Bomb. Lightning looks good though. Yeah, Lightning looks good. Yeah, that one was actually looked pretty good. But without it, it's just like spin kick. Oh yeah, that one was solid too. Yeah, Lightning, Absolution, Divine Ray Bomb, pretty solid. We had one teal. Broken. Yeah, so that's how it's done there. Very strong. When I'm in base form. Yeah, so that's how it looks there. Wukong True God. Oh wait. I thought I made it up to here though. Was it here? Seraphim. Which one? Seraphim Goku? Seraphim, let's go. I tried that Null Spear. Oh, what in the world? Oh, that's... Yeah, Lightning Absolute, very strong. Let's try the Divine Radiant. Let's go like... Wasn't expecting to be that strong. Divine Ray Bomb. Yeah, still OP. Yeah, Divine Ray Bond's pretty good too. Yeah. These two are good. These two are good, and Divine Smite. Divine Smite, these three, pretty solid. We look at when are God Slicers? Okay, so, wait, no, God Slicer. That's been out for a long time. Yeah, God Slicer been out. I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, so that first one was a miss. Okay, there we go. Cooldowns, pretty long-winded. We're at 5 teal. Nephilim. Oh, that's that makes still say okay. Yeah, Goku. Person you go to. Boom. Yeah, Ultra Gogeta. Then Ultra. 1 damage. Yes, yeah, there it is. Just a tad. No, we're all. Wait, where's the? Oh, looks like Vegeta's missing the face features. Oh, what in the world? Wasn't expecting you to use that move on me. It's Android 21 signature move. Speaking of Android 21, I'm not sure if this one is this though. Android 21 Janumba Absorb. An insane. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know because I'm not too tapped into what's happening, but I don't know if this form is this though. Yeah, I don't know if this form is this. Yeah, we could wrap it up as well. Yeah, we just gonna wrap the things up. Let's go ahead and get our 16. Let's do one more session, and then we'll go wrap it up from there. Could have added Ultra Superhero. I don't want to be on the evil side. Yeah. Mostly call me art stuff. Yeah. Ah. But yeah. Ah. Alright. One more session. We can't even say one more rep because of Matt's rebirths now. We just gotta call it one more. Let's get one more session in, and then we'll be good to go. Did it work this time? I go to. No. There we go. Hi, Gancho. Long time no see, and much appreciated you stopping by indeed. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all indeed. Thank y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Bro, what was that? That was really weird. Oh, what's that question mark? Oh, it's just a. Actually, I have no idea what this is. This question mark was always here, unless it was added. Is this a Roblox edition? Is this Roblox edition, or is it Dragon Blox Ultimate Edition? It's a good question. I wonder. Well, then it must be a Dragon Blox Ultimate. Divine Smites. And this all from on a note. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. This is where we'll stop at. Now, of course, in terms of like the next time we stream, it will more likely be on Twitch as well. Yeah, so next time we'll stream, it'll be on Twitch. But once again, guys, appreciate y'all for watching. Seen a lot of new faces and reappearing faces that I haven't seen in a very long time. So much appreciated. And thank y'all for stopping by indeed. If you're new to the channel, or if you're reappearing, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, notifications, and ring the bell. As always, stay positive, stay quick, and we'll see y'all over on Twitch. And if you don't know, then we'll pull that video over to Twitch and then put that over to YouTube so people will know that I'm over by Twitch. Much appreciated. Thank y'all for watching. We're out. Peace.